This next comedian coming up is he works on the Tom Bernard podcast and was a semifinalist in the House of Funny. Can't even. He's a funny guy. Everybody, please help me welcome Mike Rasmussen.
Keep it going for your host, Mr. Mark Nussbaum, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I feel like my chemical levels are about dialed in to start doing stand-up comedy. Caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, maybe a little bit of THC. Never hurt nobody. It's like, okay, you gotta get ready for this shit right now. Okay, it's like, okay, gonna drink some coffee. Okay, whoa, getting a little too buzzed up. All right, drink a beer, bring it back down. A little too low. Smoke a cigarette. Okay, a little too high. Smoke some weed. Perfect. Ready to go. Ready to go. So, we're here supporting the environment tonight, which is exciting for all of us, right? That's good stuff. We all like the earth, right? Right? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Of course we all do. I'm a big fan of doing stuff outside. I'm actually, I do mushroom hunting in the spring and summer. Which, you guys laugh, but no, it's really, every time I tell people that, they're like, oh, you go mushroom hunting, huh? It's like, no, not like that. What do you do with them? It's like, I cook them and I eat them. Oh, really? All of them? Say a lot of the times, like, dude, you must get so fucked up. Yeah, they're really tasty. They sell like $50 a pound. Morels, guys. That's, I always have to like go through all this bullshit. I also play disc golf, which prompts equal numbers of like fucking, substance abuse denial. It's like, so you play disc golf, huh? It's like, no, man, I'm not getting high every time. I just like the way the frisbee flies through the air. It looks really beautiful. Fucking just floats on the fucking updrafts. What's the big deal? It's beautiful. Outside of doing comedy and the podcast, I work at a coffee shop, Caribou Coffee in Edina, which is the armpit of the world, as far as I'm concerned. I figured out a way to deal with that, though, to pretend like you're happy all the time at a Caribou Coffee in Edina. You get high every day before you go to work. And if you do it from the first day you go in, no one knows any different. Unless you come in not high, and they're like, wait, what the fuck's wrong with your eyes, man? Your eyes are all white and not glossy. Have you been high this whole time? No. What? No. I love it when people just shit on me all day. It's not a problem. Just kidding. I have a list of jokes here because I'm probably going to forget some of them. As we already went over, there are drawbacks. So I got married recently, which is exciting for the life of Mike. Thank you. I now have the problem with her spending the night at my house every night, though. Let's talk about clingy. Give me some space, please. Just kidding. It's Saturday night right now. I know you guys are as surprised as I am that my wife let me out of the house to go do shit. It's pretty. Most of the time, Saturday night consists of sitting around talking about how much personality our cat has. It's like, look at that fucker up there, just on top of the bookcase. It's like a little person. Just has that bemused look on her face. You're taller than us now. You're taller. Yeah. I called my cat Babe once on accident. That was weird. I was living with my brother at the time. I just come down the stairs. The cat hisses at me for no reason. I was like, Babe, chill out. I was like, oh, shit. My brother around the corner was like, did you just call the cat Babe, dude? No, I was just like writing a text. I was just thinking how it sounded in my head. I was like, Babe, chill out. You just need to calm down, babe. So stupid. I'm married, right? My wife's pressured me to get a dog. I'm not having that because I already have my wife watching my every move every time I go places. So, are you leaving though? Where are you coming back, right? You're coming back? Okay, you're coming back. You come back, it's just like, oh my God, you're back, you're back. Where have you been? who the fuck is that bitch? Who the fuck is that bitch? That's why I like cats. They're just real laid back. They're like your stoner buddy waiting on the couch for you. I'm trying to act like they didn't just wake up, right? You open the door. Hey. What have you been doing all day? Do you see any mice around here, man? No, I don't. Well, then fucking lay off! My cat just turned urban in that joke. What the fuck happened there? I don't know. My cat is pretty tight, though. So, I'm from Wilmer, Minnesota originally. Way out in the plains west of here, 100 miles, to the point where people don't know things, right? You just keep going until shit starts to get a little confusing, how old the earth is and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, it's 9,000 years old. Okay. I apologize. Actually, no, fuck you if you don't believe that the earth is older than that. So, Wilmer, Minnesota, right? I was talking about smoking weed a little bit. So, as a kid, growing up in Minnesota, right, in the winters back then, it would snow like fucking crazy every year. And in Wilmer, church parking lot, cut to, plowed up towards the end of the year, right, like 40 feet high snow pile, right? You're like throwing your friends off, like King of the Hill, yeah, fuck. Like people are dying, like, oh man, he broke his arm. You have to like, you don't have a cell phone because it's back in the day. So you have to like run home, that like scared, your friend's hurt, like run home, oh god, shit. Just, you get back, you like forgot why you went there. It's like, oh, cookies, oh my god. Like later, mom comes down, it's like, have you heard, Jimmy's mom's on the phone and they can't find him. It's like, oh yeah, I haven't seen him. He's cut to him lying dead in the parking lot. So you stop playing on giant snow piles as you get older until you start smoking a little weed perhaps, and then you start thinking of other uses for giant snow piles. Like the brilliant, I was like, okay, hey, plan A, we'll tunnel into the side of this thing, right? And we'll make like a little tomb kind of thing. You seal me in there, and I'll hotbox it. Hotboxing, for those of you who don't know, is smoking weed in an enclosed space, so no smoke escapes. So you get extra high, theoretically, not realizing that, oh man, I'll be asphyxiating myself slowly by burning up all the oxygen. Or this thing could collapse and I'll be buried till spring. It's like the church janitor is like, oh, here's another one of them damn stoners. God damn it, every fucking year. So we do it. Tunnel into the side of this fucker. I climb in. This is 100% true story. He fucking rolls this big ice boulder up and fucking seals it with fucking packed snow. Airtight. He goes home. He's like, I'll leave you be. He's like, thanks, dude. I'm inside the fucking mountain. And I fucking smoke, right? Just getting really fucked up, start getting lightheaded, and like, oh man, this is not a good idea. I think I hear someone outside, I was like, hey, get out of here. Kick the boulder away, and I see 6 kids playing at the bottom of the hill with this, oh shit, look on their face. Because they just saw a dude kick a boulder out of the side of a mountain, exposing a chasm they had no idea was there. Smoke pours out, and a man emerges like Jesus from the tomb. And in my fucked up mind, I see these kids and I'm thinking, oh shit, these kids are gonna bust me. I like think of something quick. I'm like, I'm in the future, and I run. True story. These kids have like the weirdest reaction, like, awesome! And they run after me. So picture, if you will, a super stoned dude. If you're a neighbor, you see super stoned dude running away, and this pack of kids, like from the fucking Sandlot, chasing him down, like, ah! I like ditch him through the backyards and get away. And I was thinking about this story, and these kids are probably about the age where they're maybe starting to play on snow hills a little different themselves, smoking a little weed, and they're probably sitting around like, hey man, do you remember that time when that dude came out of the side of the mountain? You mean like Jesus style? It's like, yeah, like Jesus style, man. This shit smells just like Jesus, man. I think it is Jews. So I gave faith to kids. So don't say I didn't do anything for humanity, guys. I'm trying. That's a true story about Willmar, Minnesota. So, yeah, how much time we got? Okay, good. All right. So in the news, well, not really news, on TV, somehow Paula Deen has managed to rear her ugly head yet again off of her racial hiatus she was on, which people were surprised about. This is like, okay, it's like you asked me 10 years ago, it's like, hey, Mike, you think Paula Deen's ever dropped the N-bomb before? So where's she from? The Deep South. Yes. How old is she? In her 60s. She says that shit all the time. Don't be surprised. Does that make her a racist at heart? It's like, well, I don't know if she's a racist at heart, but I know if I was in the KKK whose cookbook I'd buy, and that fucking makes her a racist in my book. Jesus Christ. Good news is all the racists in the U.S. will be dead of type 2 diabetes within 5 years. Thanks to 2 sticks of butter. It's the old Paula Deen double cross. She suckers you in with her racist remarks and poof, gets you with type 2 diabetes. Fucking Paula Deen. People always throw around the word racist a lot. Like Bill Cosby was called a racist, which is pretty crazy because it's like, well, Bill Cosby is a black comedian. How is he racist against black people? He said that you shouldn't give your kids names that are crazy, he says, because they'll not be able to get a job as easy. When they're flipping through resumes, sight unseen, see a crazy name, just throw it out, right? A girl I was talking to at work, she's from the north side of Minneapolis. She's like, oh, I got tons of friends who got crazy names. Like, oh, thank you, Shay. Tell me about these names. I'm like, get my pen ready. She's like Bone Quisha. I was like Bone Thugs and Harmony? And she's like, yeah, like Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know Bone Thugs and Harmony? It's like, shit, you know how much weed I smoke? Shit. She's like, or Cat-tasia. Like Fantasia? Yeah, but with cat. So I like that fucking name. That's cool. It's like the picture, like right away, not the brooms from Fantasia, but cats with brooms, like dun 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 dun. Dun. That's a happy fucking name. But then I was told about my wife's school district she works in. She's got 2 students by the names of Cash Monet and Momone. Brothers. Momone spelled M-O-M-O-N-A-A-Y. Momone. I feel like this might be the exception to the rule. Because if I'm working for a Fortune 500 company, flipping through resumes, be like, oh, excuse me. Mr. Momone. We here at Thomson Reuters are very interested in acquiring Momone. And we feel like you might be the man to help us with the job. Yes, I can help you. And if you need any under-the-table, illegal, drug-dealing type of work, my brother, Cash Monet. Very good in those areas. Stupid, I'm sorry. That joke's terrible. But, yeah, flipping through the channels the other day on TV, saw a commercial for Richard Simmons. You guys remember Richard Simmons? He's still around. That's crazy. He looks exactly the same as he always has, which blows me away because dude has been doing workout videos for 50 years and he's still not in any better shape than I am. Try some fucking weights. I don't know. The little box is not doing it, Richard. Shit. So people always try and tell me to do stuff like, oh, yeah, you should do this joke. Like people just come up with shit like, hey, have you ever, those men are from Mars or women are from Venus? You ever done one of those jokes on stage? No. You can use one of those. I was like, oh, thank you. So I'm going to do one tonight. You always hear men are from Mars, women are from Venus, right? It's like, why do you have that name? That's because it's like the masculine, the feminine planets, or whatever. It's like, let's take a closer look. It's like, okay, it's just stupid to me. It's like, okay, Mars, what's Mars? It's like, okay, it's a cold, dead planet with almost no atmosphere. There used to be life there, though. And Venus is like, it's like the crushing atmosphere of 10 Earths, pressure down on you at all times from all angles, while clouds of nitrogen rain sulfuric acid, melting away your sense of freedom and stability. Maybe it is a good example. Okay. That's all my time for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for Mike, everybody.